Hello, I am Nabil Antaki, a physician from Aleppo, Syria. I am a member of the Blue Marists. The Blue Marists is a group of religious brothers and lay Marists who are inspired by the spirituality and charisma of Saint Marcellin Champagnat to live the gospel in everyday life with simplicity, humility and modesty. We started our work in 2012 when the war started in Syria, and we are actually 155 volunteers working in 15 programs, 5 aid programs and 10 educational and development programs. The situation in Syria now is very bad. We are in a state of no war, no peace. The armed conflict stopped in 2020, and since that time there is no more fighting, but there is no peace. So the conflict is frozen, but the economic situation is catastrophic. There is a very high unemployment rate, the inflation is very high, the price of the dollar is multiplied by 100. Before the war, the dollar was 50 Syrian pound, now it's 5,000 Syrian pounds. The cost of living is rising. Every week all the prices are rising, so all the people became poor. The rich people left the country and remained the middle and the class and the poor. The middle class became poor and the poor people are really on the ground. According to the UN, 82% of the Syrians live under the poverty line. So we, the Blue Marists, are a solidarity group. We are not a caritative group. We are a solidarity group. Our slogan is to live in solidarity with the most in need, to alleviate the suffering, to develop the human, and to try to sow hope. We have 15 programs. Some are educational, like I Want to Learn and I Learn to Grow, 2 projects who take care of small children from 3 to 6. We have 200 children that we are taking care of them. We have Seeds, a psychosocial support program who take care of about 400 children and teenagers. We have the MIT, the Marist Institute of Training. We train the adults to learn skills and to learn how to create a job so they will be able to have a job and to live from their own work and not to be beggars asking money from NGOs. We have a women development program which is very important because we give space for women to breathe, to be themselves and to acquire knowledge and skills. And we have AIDS programs. We have the drop-off milk program. We give milk to 3,000 children from families in need so they can grow in good health. We have a sharing bread program. We take care of the elderly who are over 80s and without nobody at home to take care of them, to give them food. So we cook every day a hot meal, and we have 30 young volunteers who go every day to the flats, to the apartments of these elderly to give them a hot meal with a bread and a piece of fruit and a smile and a listening and an open heart. We have a medical program. We help people to take care of their health and to finance their surgical operation. We give food baskets because people cannot make ends meet, so they need someone to help them in their food. So every month we distribute around 832 food baskets to the most vulnerable and families in need in Aleppo. We have a micro project and a vocational training project to help people in funding them to have their job, to have their project, so they will be able to work. All these are done to sow hope. We want to give hope to our people, because people are desperate. They don't see the end of the conflict. They don't see any light at the end of the tunnel, and most of them dream of leaving the country, especially the Christians. In Syria, we were 8% of the population. We were 2 million Christians in Syria out of 23 million population. Now we remain only 500,000. We are now only 2% of the population. And it's really pity that Syria, the cradle of Christianity, will be emptied from the Christians. So we want to sow hope in the general population and mainly in the Christians, so they can remain in Syria and give a testimony of Jesus in front of our Muslim Christian society. We are doing our best to help our people. It's not easy, it's difficult, but with the support of the Marist brothers in the world, and especially FMSI, we are doing our best to do our mission. Thank you.